Hello everyone, welcome to this presentation of MBA in International Hospitality and Culinary Leadership. My name is Lydia and my colleague Philip.
Hi everyone.
We're going to explore a little bit more about this program and we hope that this information will be useful for you. So Philip, could you introduce to us a little bit more about this program?
So it is a 10-month program, this MBA, and it revolves around four major components. The first one would be strategy. The second one is the international business environment as well, financial management and team management. At the end of the 10 months, the students are awarded 3 different diplomas. The MBA in International Hospitality and Culinary Leadership from the Cordon Bleu Paris, but also the MBA in International Hospitality and Culinary Management from PSL University, so Paris Dauphine-University, but they also get another diploma from Université Paris Dauphine-PSL, which is the Masters in Global Management from the university. The program is divided into 2 parts, 5 months each. During the first one, there's going to be 5 months of courses between the Cordon Bleu Paris and Paris Dauphine-PSL University. It's 450 hours in total, so half and half. And the next 5 months of the program are going to be managerial experience in the hospitality sector.
Philip, who is the program for?
Well, so Lydia, this program is actually for experienced professionals, people who are looking into developing their career in the international hospitality and culinary management sector. So what it means is that a lot of these people already have some kind of experience in the field, but it's also open to people who have managerial experience in different fields. So essentially this MBA is really a program that's geared towards people who want to acquire the keys to excellence, not only in French and international gastronomy and luxury hospitality, but also obviously also in strategic management within the same industry.
So Philip, you said that this program is open for those people who have experience in hospitality or non-hospitality sector. So if they do this MBA program, what careers are available for them upon graduation?
Well, Lydia, it's a very good question. It's an MBA that leads to really broad opportunities within, obviously, the fields of international tourism, culinary sectors as well. It's also pretty widely open in terms of hospitality industry services, and of course at managerial or executive positions. So we have students who are going to work either in sales, in marketing, in operations, food and hospitality consultancies as well, HR. We also have some graduates that can become entrepreneurs in the hospitality, gastronomy and tourism sector. So again, it's a really wide range of opportunities for graduates of this MBA.
So Philip, I think we have a broader vision about the program. Would you tell the people out there who's watching the content of the program? What is it all about? Can you explore a little bit more detail about the content?
Absolutely. Like we said before, the top part of the program is composed of 450 hours of classes. So out of those, there's going to be half that are going to be taught here at the Cordon Bleu Paris and the other half at Université Paris Dauphine-PSL. In terms of the content of the program, to deep dive a little bit into it, you're going to be looking at 6 main core courses, to which we also added a study trip that's part of the program. So the first one of the main components of the program is going to be about designing a strategy. So the students are going to get to see different concepts and methods to properly adapt to strategic analysis. There's also going to be a business game, a business simulation game, and the students are also going to tackle on strategies in the hotel restaurant industry specifically, obviously, marketing for the sector, and also digital marketing. The second module, Lydia, is about positioning and building a business. So in terms of what the students are going to see within that particular module, we're going to focus on luxury brand designing and positioning services in the hotel and restaurant industries. There's also going to be obviously business development as part of that particular module. The students are also going to learn how to manage customer loyalty and relationships in this particular sector. And there's also finally a class that's geared towards design thinking. So the students are going to learn how to build a restaurant concept, and we're going to look in particular at the example of the Palace of Versailles.
That's great, Philip. So you've talked about the first two topics. What about management and finance?
So the third module is all about managing and controlling performance. So the students are going to look into accounting and financial indicators. They're going to also look into cash flow management. There's also different cost analytics and budgets indicators. There's going to be classes about taxation, real estate investment, property management, and so on. And of course, the idea of coming up with a business plan.
So Philip, what about the leadership components as well as legal aspects of the industry?
Well, Lydia, the fourth and fifth topics, the fourth and fifth modules in the program do focus on the idea of motivating teams and developing one's leadership, for instance. So there's going to be a component in terms of managing human resources, obviously in this particular sector, the idea also of leadership, team building, negotiation as well with the people that are part of this industry. The whole class also is going to revolve around the idea of the sociology of this industry's organization. For the fifth component, the fifth main component of the program, there is something that's going to be geared towards the idea of understanding the environment's complexity to really properly develop a business. So there's going to be any kind of like CSR aspects that are going to be included in the program, labor law, legal environment of this particular sector, also at the international level, obviously, corporate laws as well too. There's also going to be the idea of managing risks and managing crisis, and also CSR.
What about the international aspects of the program?
Well, Lydia, so the sixth component of the program is about developing an international understanding. So the students are going to get to see different cross-cultural management concepts, also try to see what are the different cultural stakes, depending on the different regions that they're going to be able to work with. And they're also going to see different industry professionals, key players here in Paris through different conferences that are going to be organized throughout the program. And actually there's a number of 10 conferences that are included in the MBA specifically. There's also one last component of the program, which is the study trip. So it's really going to be geared towards the idea of discovering new restaurants at the destination that's going to be chosen. So new restaurants, new concepts in terms of hotels as well. And it's going to be an opportunity for the students to meeting with heads of companies and concept designers who are going to share their experiences with the students.
Well, Philip, it sounds like an exciting program. Thank you very much for your detailed information. What are the admissions requirements?
Well, the admissions process is pretty straightforward. It is a two-step process. So first of all, there's going to be the written component of the application, and then afterwards there's also going to be the interview part. So for the application itself, the students are going to have to provide their resume, their cover letter, obviously, as well as all of the documents that are required in terms of, copy of the latest diploma degrees and so on. The students must have obtained a bachelor's degree or an equivalent to begin with. They also need to justify of a minimum of 3 years of experience at managerial level. And as we've said at the beginning of this conversation, it does not necessarily have to be in the hospitality or culinary industries, but of course the students have to have an interest for that particular sector, evidently. Whenever you're done with this part of the application, you also of course need to prove your English proficiency, as the program is taught entirely in English. So we do ask for a 6.5 IELTS level or an equivalent, or of course, a previous degree that was entirely taught in English, or English at native speaker level. And then afterwards, whenever we're done with this, we're going to schedule a Skype interview with the admissions department.
So Philip, what are the tuition fees for this program?
Well, when joining this MBA, you're looking at 27,000 euros for the program. So it is inclusive of the application fee, which is 200 euros, as well as the deposit, which obviously is used to block your spot onto the program, should you be accepted onto it. To the 27,000 euros, one must also add about 1,700 to 2,000 euros, roughly in terms of estimate, for the study trip that is not included into the program.
Okay, and Are there any scholarships opportunities for this program?
Well, actually, I'm glad you asked me. Yeah, we were very excited actually to have different scholarships that are up for grabs for the program. We have 5 different scholarships of 3,000 euros each, actually. So in terms of the students who would want to join the program through one of these scholarships, they would simply have to follow the exact same admission procedure as what we just described earlier, but to which we also add references letters that are going to be needed. So the students, if they want to get one of the 5 scholarships, 3,000 euros each again, as we said, they simply have to make sure that they apply by May 16th.
Okay, so they still have time to apply for
just
the
a few more days,
yes,
absolutely.
And when is the intake date for?
We're starting September 13th of this year for this brand new program.
All right. So we would encourage you to apply for the scholarships, and thank you very much for your attention, for watching this presentation. If you still have further questions, please don't hesitate to write to us at paris@cordonbleu.edu. Thank you. Bye.